Hey, it's your friend who ain't gay, Oscar the Sage, and today I'm here to bring you another legit hentai review, where I review the best of the best hentai that Japan has to offer. I know, it's been a while since I did my last hentai review. Well, I don't know, this year as a whole has just been shitty for me. I've been pretty depressed, but slowly but surely I am getting better, getting more happier. I'm just at that point in life where I feel like it's just going nowhere, but I'm sure if I have a positive mindset and strive to achieve my goals, I will get out of this small pocket of depression. But for sure, hentai does help. It makes me very happy. I enjoy my hentai, and I also enjoy reviewing it and sharing it with y'all. So, well, whoever watches this, there's only like a few, but yeah, so this hentai I'm reviewing today is an absolute banger. It's called Muttsuri do Sukebe. I hope I pronounced that right. And this hentai is absolute gold. It's a banger. It's fire. It's one of those hentais that you just gotta recommend to your buddies. So let me explain why it's so good. Starting off with the plot. Now, the plot follows a young man in high school, and for some reason you can't see his eyeballs. His hair just covers it. And he's a bitch nigga at school. No one likes him. The girls thinks he's a creep. I'm sure no homie out there is like trying to bring him into the clique. There's no one inviting him to the pad to brew it. None of that. And so, through my interpretation of this main character, I see him as that one kid in high school who's like looking at hentai on his 3DS, and someone calls him out for it, like looking at that shit. And then he just denies it, saying, "Oh no, I'm not looking at hentai. Besides, the hentai that's on this 3DS is my brother's. Like, we know it's your hentai. You're looking at it. Just own up to it." And this isn't. That's not me. Who I'm like referring to. This is a story I heard from a little bird. And so yeah, that's my interpretation of this main character. So at school, he's a loser, but at home, this fool is one wild, manipulative motherfucker. And so, as you get introduced to this character, I think he monologues himself saying, "I may be a bitch at school, but at home, I fuck my stepsisters and my stepmom," which is fucking weird. Like, why would you want to do that? Probably because he's been bullied as a young kid, that he just has to let out his sexual desires on his step family, which I don't see how that helps, but I don't know, whatever makes him happy, I guess. And yeah, he has two stepsisters and a stepmom, and now they're awesome. All right, they looking good, looking fresh. Japan knows how to draw some girls. All right, and so the main character, he like basically manipulates his step family and saying, "Yo, if you don't get on my dick right now, I'm gonna blackmail you." That's basically what it is. And so, yeah, fuck him, right? But if you look past all that dumb shit, it's a solid hentai by just it's perfect beat your meat material. And so, like, different scenes play out. Like, I don't know, he like messes around with his stepsister, saying, "Suck my cock right now," and she just does it because she doesn't want to get blackmailed. And later on in the hentai, he meets with his other stepsister, and turns out she's like stripping for money or something like that. And then the main character's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna tell your boyfriend, but if you let me fuck your ass right now, then I won't tell him." And he's just doing shit like that. That's fucked up. But like I said, look past that, it's a good hentai. And I forget what he does to his mother. Oh, actually, he doesn't do anything at all. That's the twist ending. I don't want to spoil it for you, alright? But that's basically like the plot. It's basically just some fool who's manipulative, and it's not a complex story like Death Note. It's more of like, I don't know, like any other shonen anime. What you're getting yourself into. This hentai, it's nothing new. I've seen it before, but just looking at the sexual scenes, it's quite refreshing, and it's one wild ride if you're into anime girls. Alright, and so moving on from the plot, There's character design. Now, of course, fuck the guy. We ain't gay. And the three main girl characters, they're awesome. First, we have the one stepsister. She has yellow hair. Well, not yellowish, but kind of like, you know, blonde hair. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. But she has like a blue like sweater, and now that sweater that's looking fine on her, man. She got big titties and a big ass. Something about this hentai that I really like is that, you know, the girls have ass. Usually in hentai it's usually more tits than ass, but this one has a great, you know, whoever designed these characters knew what they were doing. That man in Japan who animated this hentai, they realized, hey, we need to put some more ass in here. And so shout out to the character designer of this hentai. And then the other stepsister, she has, you know, short hair. She has black hair, big titties. She's wearing school uniform and all that, and she's looking fine. The mom, big titties, nice shirt, a big ass, and some white hair. I mean, they're all looking solid. They're all thick. I mean, who doesn't like thick girls, right? I mean, come on. Well, of course, people have their preferences. Maybe they like, you know, more on the skinny side. You know, I ain't gonna hate, but I prefer my women a little bit thick. So yeah, character design is absolutely great. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Animation for this hentai is big budget. It's really good. I mean, it's very smooth. I mean, it's not choppy. Like, there's some hentai that you can tell has a very low budget, and everything's in motion, man. Everything is in this hentai. So if you're looking for some good fat material, this is the hentai to do it to. Sound effects, you know, it was on point. Whatever foliage studio, I forget what it's called, Foley, you know, it's like some certain term for it, where like they make, like, there's like a studio that makes sound effects for, like, you know, movies, TV, cartoons, video games. And yeah, whoever did it was on point, because they got every like, you know, every sucky suck, every pumpy pump, you know, all of that is you know, realistic. And if you close your eyes and just imagine, it feels like you're in the story. So yeah, great immersion right there. Congratulations to the Foley Studio for bringing an immersive experience. Voice acting, you know how it goes. They're Japanese voice actresses. You know, their work is absolutely fantastic. You know, it actually does sound like a Japanese girl moaning, and it's very awesome. You know, shout out to the voice actors. You know, they're straining their vocals and bringing a very compelling and immersive performance. You know, I mean, this should be a contender for the Oscars. You know, best animation. I'm pretty sure it will at least be a nominee. I don't think it'll win, because Incredibles 2 is gonna take that for best animation this year. But at least add Muttsuri do Sukebe as a nominee, please. Thank you. So voice acting, awesome. Now the final verdict of this hentai, I'd have to give it a 10 out of 10, because well, actually, fuck that. We ain't giving it a 10 out of 10. This, you know, the main character ruins it, and his whole manipulative feeling. So I'm gonna give this one a 9.7 out of 10. Just a little bit lower, just a teeny bit, because if you just look past that and, you know, just forget the whole manipulative thing, and you're just in it for the pussy, it's actually very good. Even though it's 15 minutes long, it's quick and to the point. There ain't no filler here, alright? This ain't Naruto Shippuden. And so, there we go. That's the hentai review. I hope you enjoyed. And if not, then, I don't know, I mean, just leave a dislike or something. But, I mean, it's just gonna make me sad. But what makes me happy is if you do like this video. But I ain't gonna force you. Do whatever you want. But, yeah. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's meet up at McDonald's, alright? Later.
Yo, don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh! This is for everyone you've killed! England murderer!
Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
簡単な理由だ。お前とのつながりを断ち切れなかったんじゃない。
I hate them!
Whoop! That's the sound of the police! Whoop! Whoop! That's the sound of the beast!